What's going on? Here we are. We're back out here. Most of you know this area. Look at it. It's a beautiful day. It's been raining so much here and the sun hasn't been out for a while. But today we've got a break. So I haven't showed you this part, but I've already been out this morning to catch some liveys. Because we all love live mullet out there, eh? Especially at the mouth of a creek. So we're gonna just walk along, walk up the creek here. When it slowly drops, there's still a bit of water here. It is a low tide all day. We have to be careful of crocodiles because there is a few around here that the locals say. And this is the mouth, so the old lizard there probably swims out here, especially on a sunny day like today. He'll be out on the move, but we just keep an eye on the water for that one. And we'll walk up here and make our way back along with the tide. The tide's out majority of the day, so we're pretty well safe till this afternoon. But I'm excited because the sun hasn't been shining like this for quite some time. What a day. Look at this. Alright, most of you know the spot. Know that you got to get across this little creek, and it does drop off, and it is a bit scary. But we're gonna test her out. Deep enough for a crocodile in there. We got across. We are crossing a bit of water, and this is what I just do naturally, just from hanging around Cape York and stuff like that. It's like I'm crossing some water, and it's, you know, there's quite a bit of water for crocodile to be able to move in, you know, to catch me if I'm out stuck in the middle like this. But this is what I naturally do. I look up on the mud flats, make sure there's no crocodile laying up there because it could be out sunning itself. I just do that naturally, and then you come along here and check all these rocks, because once you're out in the middle here, it can move faster in the water than you can. So you just keep inspecting and looking around. You sort of remember all your little rock islands that are coming out showing themselves. Remember them, and then you always keep your eye on the water to see if something's unusual or moving or against the current or in an unusual way. Okay, as the tide makes its way out, we've slowly been moving up. We've come to sort of this is the spot where I'm trying to get to, like where the runoff is, and it gets deep sort of in an instant, and there's a bit of gullies running off. So these two gullies, all the bait stuff be running out there. So we're going to try and get some liveys out here, and it's a bit less rocky and oyster rocky up here. I could see out there's a bit of sand around, which is a bit better for the lines sitting getting tangled and snagged up in all these oyster rocks. So we're going to give this little area a run. We've still got plenty of live kicking mullet, which is like going to be like magic out there. It'd be like a cold schooner at a bar for me. But let's get out there, eh, and see if we can get some action. That's what we want. Not a very fast moving current. We just want that to move and settle. Even if it settles back here, it's still deep enough water. There's a lot of runoff over there, and it's sort of going to be a good spot. We'll let a little bit of line out. There we go, got a little cod here. Oh, we got these pliers here. Look at that, this fella sitting down there. Pretty cool pattern on these ones. There he goes. Oh, there we go. Another cod. Felt the run. Woo! Oh well. Hey. Might keep this one because we do need a bit of a feed, don't we? Oh well, we're packed up now. We'll keep moving along now. It's died off getting a little bit of bites here. We'll just keep on moving up a little bit further. We can see it gets a bit shallow, so that might be a good time to head off into the mangroves and have a look. Holy! Got a batfish in there. So I'm just gonna throw it over into that edge. Because you find all these little pockets like this on low tide, that you get the big fish sitting up in here in these little deep holes, areas like that. That's like even like a caves up under there, so they'll just sit back there until the water push back in on it. But yeah, we're gonna chuck a livey in there and see how we go. We're on. Whew. Little cod, eh? We'll let this one go and get back in there and find out where the big one is. Yeah, right, well, we got a few runs and a few hit strikes on our live bait, but it is the bottom of the tide, and since we're out so far and the tide will start turning very soon, where the last like half hour, 40 minutes, we're gonna have a little trek off into the mud, see if we can add to the fish that we caught, and have a little bit of a meal. We'll see how we go, but yeah, we're gonna do that with the rest of the time that we have before we're gonna start heading back, so we don't get cut off by that first little gully. All right, we found a little crab hole here. I'm gonna try and dig it out before the tide moves in on us. It's a very soft mud, which is really good. Yeah. All right, I'm working really hard on this crab hole just so we can get a bit of a feed. That's the crab hole. We know there's one in there, we just have to sort of jimmy it out now. I've dug it out as much as I can. I'll find a stick with an angle on it, then we'll see if we can get the rest from there. But I am racing the tide. I'm a long way out. That tide doesn't need to rise that much at all for me to be blocked. Oh, got him! Oh, wedged him out. Woo! Oh, that's hard work. Look at the size of it. Another beauty. Woo! Buried in the mud so deep that I had to wedge it up under it and lift it out of the soft mud. I couldn't see it. I was putting my hand in there, looking up, couldn't see nothing. Then I started digging with the stick and I could feel like the solid ground. I was able to lift it up out of the soft stuff and get my hand in there. Oh, look at that. Good sized crab there, right there. That's going to do us, the fish, the crab. That'll be a good little snack for us today. Two good fillets. Alright, we're gonna stoke this fire up. So we've got plenty of coals to cook the feed on. There's our fillets, there's the muddy. We're just gonna load her up so we get plenty of coals. We'll fry our fish here. Got a little bush turkey's nest over in here. Got a little cup of rice there. That'll be enough. Get her. Bring that to the boil, and by the time that's ready, these have broken down to some hot coals. We can chuck the mud crab on and fry our fish. Alright, we're getting enough coals here now. We'll have a look at the rice. The rice is looking really good. This fire, we got a bit of heat in that. We've got enough coals there. Might break it all down and chuck the crab on there. A little bit of seasoning for them. You want a thick bed of coals? I dug it out so there's a little bit of space underneath all that coals, And you know there's going to be heaps of heat in that now. That's a big crab. Well, when you do this crab, you lay it body down like that. All the meat's at the bottom. But yeah, if you take your legs first, because they're the small ones, take your claws because there's not much to get cooking to get to the meat in there. I don't want these flames in here. We just want to break it down. Right, get the oil on here. Oh yeah, we're gonna get it all on there. This right here, the best feeling in the world. Most important part. I've cracked the crab shell open to let it cool a bit quicker. Well, this time we've got all that fat and the goodness. We're not wasting any of that this time. Well, that's a big enough plate for a giant. Look at that. Got all that fat. This claw. Let's taste this fish. Look at this. Seriously. These flavors, you don't even get this in restaurants. Dead serious. Look at all that fat from the crab. Okay, this claw's broken up enough. Hey, look at that.